So this is a video primarily for Abby, but may be useful for anyone else. It is a recap of what we covered 29th of November 2017, exploring how best to create a process and culture or set of agreements and guidelines to support everybody to become self-directed and find their place in contributing to Dignity platform. So I was the only person who brought a proposal to that session and got pretty positive feedback. I proposed that we solve the problem of how to make it really clear, like what we've been doing, what we're doing next, what we're in the middle of, a kind of roadmap with milestones and goals, high-level view of Dignity platform, as well as the detailed granular level of tasks and showing who is leading on what and how to get stuck in, basically. So here's what I proposed and how it would work. So it's using Wrike, just one platform to meet all of these needs. We've already been using Wrike a lot for tasks, but I feel like we've not really been using it to its full capacity, especially as like a whole team, and I think it would be really powerful to explore it a bit deeper. So I'm going to cover 3 of these views, not all of them, just 3 of them. So I'm looking at all of our tasks in Dignity in table view. You could call it tree view. And we can play with different ways of working with this. This is really just to match real-time board, which is our tool for creative brainstorming and nothing to do with tasks, just problem solving and coming up with creative ideas. And it matches our Google Drive, more or less. So community and partnerships, events, purpose and strategy. So the idea is that these all kind of match each other. And so in here you can open these out. All of them means that some tasks might feel like they're an event, but they're also, for example, an image. It might be a flyer to promote an event that we're organising. But if it says all of them, that means events trumps anything else. So if you're wondering whether to put it in some other folder or inside events, because this says all of them, this trumps it, and you definitely put it in events because it's to do with events, so that takes priority. It's just to help us find things when there's 2 or 3 folders that you could find it in. Anyway, so here you can sort of dig deeper and deeper. I mean, you could press expand all and just see all of the let's say currently active tasks in Dignity, or just even the tasks that have been completed in Dignity. This is every task that has ever been completed or we have on our to-do list. So there's more than enough things on there. There's a very detailed plan for what we want to do in Dignity platform, and it's structured in quite a neat way. So you can collapse that all. This, by the way, that you see here mirrors this. So community and partnerships, talk with cool people and organisations. Most of these are completed. You can sort them by status if you want to. So follow up on promising contacts and leads we find. These are still active tasks, so they're still to do. These are low priority, but would be cool to do at some point. So that's table view. I think that's enough on that. Keep in mind these filters. These are really useful whatever view you're looking at. You can even do time period to reduce this if there's more stuff on screen than you want to look at. Alright, so timeline view. I feel like this is a really powerful way to get a roadmap of where we're at. So looking at sort of beginning of November to end of December, let's say. These are, oh yeah, I need to click on tasks to show all of them. So here we have, if I just zoom out a little bit and expand all, here we have a roadmap of recent past tasks in Dignity. You can see what folder they're in, So this is the community and partnerships folder. You can even open and close that. And some of these folders have subfolders. So you can see talk with cool people and organizations is a subfolder of community and partnerships. So that's just mirroring this exactly. And yeah, so you can click highlight overdue, and that shows tasks that we should have completed by now, but we haven't. So connect with Zoe Web. I feel like we have done that. I could mark that as complete. Just open that task and complete that. Plan and attend Dignity Monthly Meetup. Well, we've definitely done that. So I'll open that task and mark that complete. I'll log some hours against that in a minute, which I do by just clicking here and putting in a couple of hours in a little comment. But we'll come back to that, because that's view number 3 of 3. So that's time log view. We'll come to that in a sec. Anyway, so yeah, blue is the normal color. That just means normal active task on our to-do list. Red means it's in the past and we haven't done it yet. And then yeah, green means it's in the past and we did do it, so that's good. What else have we got? Orange, that's for high priority. So shooting and editing the promo video is definitely high priority, and I'm set to finish that very soon. So yeah, I think that's timeline view. I think we covered that. And just looking at how efficiently you can create tasks. You know, so if we sit together and we want to kind of get back on the same page and realign again, you know, we decide, you know, we want to look at this roadmap, but we also want to add a couple of tasks. Maybe we decide we want to talk to a cool organization for some reason. You can just hold shift on the keyboard and say in mid-December we want to spend a week working on reaching out to a contact. I'm just holding shift and just clicking inside this folder, and then I can put this in there, and there we go. We've got dates that we're starting working on it, dates we finish working on it, and then I can put myself as that task, and it's organized into the right folder. You know, it's such a quick and efficient way of doing it. And Wrike has a really good mobile phone app, and you can customize the notifications on it, get emails if you want to, so it's got a lot of flexibility there. Cool, so that's table or tree view, timeline view, and then finally looking at time log view. You can set a period of time. Say, let's look at the time logged so far in November. Just close that and open this out a lot more. So here I've been making screen recordings of these time logs and putting them on YouTube just as an experiment into how open can we be, since we're approaching grant funders and saying please give us money to essentially do what we want when we want to, and just have that amount of freedom and really sense and respond rather than predict and control in terms of our strategy. So the least we can do, I think, for our funders is be super accountable and transparent about what we have been doing, and assure them that we will continue doing that. So every single hour that's ever been worked by anyone on Dignity platform is logged here. You can go all the way back to the 2 years ago. So you can open up any task here, but this is a beautiful way to just go chronologically through. You can sort by date. We can actually group by this field. Yeah, so here we go, 1st of November then. Pasco, Luke, Ellie, etc. We can go all the way through the month and see a little blog of everything that's been done. So we can open up one of these tasks, and inside here is the window where we can chat to each other, upload attachments, and all of the stuff to keep us on the same page and in the loop with each other. So that's quite a detailed sort of recap, but I thought better to make sure I don't miss anything and put in all the detail. Feel free to watch again or ask questions if anything's not clear. But yeah, so we covered table or tree view just to kind of get a detailed sort of structure of our strategy for Dignity Platform and how each task fits into each thing. And you know, this doesn't necessarily have to match our Google Drive and real-time board. You know, we could put this into, for example, these root level folders could be our primary value propositions, our primary goals, like tackle social isolation, get more money to inspiring causes, get neighbours to meet each other, develop people's skills in things they enjoy doing, for etc. You know, that kind of thing. So we could lay this out anywhere we want to. And Wrike actually allows you to put a task like this in multiple places at the same time, just for ease of organising. So yeah, then we covered timeline view, how to work with that view and use filters, and create tasks in it as well. You can also even move tasks or change the you can change the deadlines or extend it if you want to, which is often what you need to do for tasks that are overdue like this. I obviously haven't done that yet, so I need to give myself a bit more time for it. It's as simple as that. And then we covered time log view, which we use for 3 reasons. So to very quickly and easily add together the time that each person has worked. So grouping by this field, we can see that Luke Flegg has so far worked 17 hours this month in November. And so that makes paying us really easy. But it's also really useful for the team just to jump back in and see what's been happening while we've been busy. And it's also just great to experiment with ways of working openly. So that was my proposal, and we decided we'd move forward with it for now and see how it goes. But yeah, please do shoot me any questions at all about it. Say, I'm overwhelmed, or I don't know how to do this, or I don't know how to install or use the mobile phone app, or whatever, and we can look at it together. But yeah, hopefully this will work really well and help us be a super efficient team.